Hello guys, welcome back to the podcast. You're here with your favourite co-host. Yes, Prin is not very well right now. She's really struggling with her Crohn's, but she will be back soon. She does miss you guys. So if you want to know anything else about Prin's Crohn's story or what Crohn's is, we did do an episode on that. We did, I think it was episode 3 on Spotify. So if you want to know more, just check that out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have a special guest for you. This guy, I've known for
6-8 months, I would say.
Yeah. About 6 to 8 months. He's probably one of the most down-to-earth people I know. Super funny, super charismatic.
Thank you.
And obviously he's one of the most intelligent people I know as well. Let's just put that out there.
She probably doesn't know many people then.
Oh, yeah. Whatever, mate. You are too smart. You're actually too smart. This is Victor, everyone. Woohoo! Yeah.
I'm a little bit shy. I'm not shy, by the way, yeah. I can be anything but shy.
Thank you for coming on to the podcast.
Thank you to be the first guest.
Yeah, of course, man. I appreciate you coming down. I want to start off by letting the world know who Victor is.
Should I describe myself?
Describe yourself.
Okay.
Where are you from? Everyone's going to detect the accent. So where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Brazil, but I like to think as well that I'm Italian. I actually got Italian citizenship, but the only reason I have because my great grandpa was Italian. So it is part of my life journey when I say that I'm Italian, because I actually live in Italy for a good almost 1 year. And it is the only reason why I can actually live in Europe, it's because I'm part Italian as well. So Victor Columbi, Brazilian, Italian, energy engineer.
Yes.
I'm a little bit obsessed with science. I love talk about science. Recently we were in the shopping, and I spent a good 20 minutes explaining about hydrogen batteries.
Energy, yeah.
Yeah. So very extroverted person, I would describe myself. I'm very good with people. Very good with people.
I can vouch for that. I work with Victor, and let me just say he's great with customers.
Yes.
So.
Yes. But yeah, I've been traveling a lot. I've been living in a few places. The place I've lived the most my life was in, of course, Brazil, until I was 21 years old.
So.
And the second place is UK.
Okay. So you lived in Brazil until you were 21, which means you probably went to uni in Brazil.
I went to uni in Brazil.
And how was that experience for you?
I did not like it. That's the reason. That's the reason why I moved to Europe. So it was always my dream to move to Europe, especially England. So back in the days when I was just a kid, I used to have 2 uncles that I always have this picture of them living abroad. Yeah. One in Luxembourg, one in London.
Okay.
And they we didn't have WhatsApp or stuff, so they used to print those pictures and send to my grandma. And I used to dream. I used to look at pictures of London tubes and stuff, and just dream about like living in London or in Europe. So since I'm a kid, I never feel like I belong to Brazil. Yeah. I never felt like I actually wanna stay there for too long. So the first opportunity I had to, fun fact, I grew up in a farm. So
in Brazil.
In Brazil, I did grow up in a farm.
So yeah.
So originally,
okay. What originally, kind of farm are we talking here?
Originally, I'm from a city called Pedro Canário. Where I was born. That's where my mom lives. So because I didn't have a very good relationship with my stepdad, I decided to live with my grandma, my dad's side grandma. Okay. So they live in a farm. So I grew up in a farm for years of my life with the animals and stuff. Yes, and then
when you say animals, what kind of animals are we talking?
We used to grow like pigs, chicken. We used to grow all of cows. We used to grow coffee as well. We used to grow.
Snap!
So yeah, we did actually grow it wasn't like a massive farm, but it was a farm that we can actually produce some good stuff.
I can't picture Victor,
You know,
the farm boy. Yeah.
No, I used to hate her. I used to hate her. By the way, I did not like it. Not hate her, but again, I never felt I belonged to that place. You know, and so there.
When you say that place, do you mean the farm or do you mean
The farm,
Brazil?
the city, you know, I was always like I was a dreamer. I was,
Yeah.
you know, like when you take a big fish and put in a small tank, you know, that's how
Yeah.
I felt, you know. I
Okay.
never belonged to that place. I don't know. I just want to say that, but I'm too big for that city.
Okay. To be honest, I can agree.
I was too big for that city, so I decided to choose a course, computer engineering, that I could not do living in a farm.
Yeah.
Because if it was up to my family, I would live in a farm and go every day to the city by
Yeah.
bus, and every day to the other city to study my degree. So I decided I don't want to do that. I want to do computer engineering that I only had in the capital of my state.
Yeah.
So I had to move to the capital just to do that. So I have a very supportive mom as well, and she support me. She decided to send me to Vitória, capital of my state, and then there I had all my good experience. I finally start my sexual life. I start my night out life. You know, like I could actually be myself. You know, like go out with my gay friends, go out to the gay club and stuff like that. It was very good. It actually, that was my first big step of my life. You know,
Okay.
leaving the farm.
So let's just go back a little bit. You said you started your new life in the
Yes.
city. How long before that did you come out, or was it
I
when
came
you
out.
came out to the city?
I came out when I was 15 years old. I pretty much came out at the same time as my cousin.
Yeah.
She's like my best friend. She's pretty much my best friend, my sister, and everything. You know, since I was born. I came out to her for the first person I came out was her, and she came out to me as the first person as well. I told her I'm gay, and she was like, Victor, you know what? I got a boyfriend, but I think I'm a lesbian. I don't like this shit.
I hear that. I can definitely
So-
relate.
But we decide we're gonna come out together to the family, but actually it didn't work like that. So I came out when I was 15 years old, and her mom was very Christian, so she decided to delay a little bit. You know,
Yeah.
it wasn't very. It wasn't a plan for her to delay this long, but she came out when she was 19. And
Yeah.
now she's here living here in Leicester with me as well.
Oh, let's go.
She's also engineer, civil engineer.
Oh, so we have
You
a
know.
family of smarts over there.
Family of
yeah.
smart people, yes.
Let's go. So when you did come out, how did your parents take it? How did your friends take it at the time?
So I was pretty much like the first person to come out of my family after like my auntie, but she's like my great auntie pretty much.
yeah.
But I would say the first one to come out of my family. It's a little bit traumatic, loads of drama, loads of high school drama, loads of psychology, trying to figure out what's going on with me, why am I gay? You know, they did not accept the reason why I'm gay when I tell
Yeah.
them, so they have to figure out by someone else why Victor is gay. You know,
Okay.
just listen to me,
Yeah.
just trust me. But yeah, being gay. But now we're very fine in my family. Like my mom does take. Actually, she take my side of the story now as a okay. Like he can do whatever he want. I've introduced a few of my boyfriends to my mom already.
Yeah.
She took very nicely.
Yeah.
You know, she doesn't really care anymore.
Okay, let's go, Mumsy.
Yes.
We love that. So we're in the big city. We're out. We're enjoying our life.
Yes,
enjoying
and
our
I was doing my
sexual
first
life.
degree.
Your first
computer
degree?
engineering. You know.
Okay.
Fun fact: I was doing the same university as my cousin. She was 1 year in front of me as a civil engineer.
Okay.
And I was doing computer engineering, and I didn't really like it. As I said, I decided to do this course just to leave the city,
Yeah.
to find a place for myself. It was very good experience. I really liked the math and the physics behind, but I wasn't very happy with the course in general.
Yeah.
So I decided to change for my second degree. I didn't finish. I did only 1.5 years. I
Yeah.
changed to gastronomy to become a chef.
Okay.
Just because in my mind, I always picture myself living abroad.
yeah.
And during this time of moving from farm to live in a big city, I decided to collect all the documents for me to become an Italian.
Okay,
So I did it all by myself. Documents from 1885, in Italy.
Yeah.
The church didn't even speak Portuguese or English. I didn't speak English barely, and Italian.
Yeah.
But we managed to communicate and ask, please, can I have this document? And I took all the documents.
Okay, so these documents were for Italy. So did you go from uni there? You dropped out, right?
Yeah, I dropped out of gastronomy. I didn't finish either.
And then you went from there to Italy
Yes.
to study?
Yeah. So as I said, my mom was very supportive, always been very supportive. I think because I always gave her like some big plans. I didn't come up with like Mom, I think I want to do this. As I said, I've been planning to recognize my Italian citizenship since I moved to the big city.
Yeah.
So it took me 2.5 years to collect all the documents I need. It was about 15 documents. And once I drop out of the second degree, I told my mom, I drop out. I lost the student finance, some kind of there.
Yeah.
And I told her I want to move to Europe. I don't want to stay here anymore. I have here 10,000 reais. No, it wasn't 10,000, a little bit less than 10,000 reais. I need you to complete for me 30,000 reais.
Okay.
And I have all the documents here. I need to move to England, and I'm going to study in England.
So when you're saying reais, what is that?
Reais is the Brazilian currency. Sorry.
Oh, I was thinking, what are you talking about right now?
No, reais is Brazilian currency.
Okay.
I said reais because a lot of the people watching probably is gonna know.
Yeah, they'll know what I'm talking about. I'm learning.
You guys know.
Yeah, my people, they're learning. We're learning a lot from you right now.
So yeah, as here in UK you have pounds, Europe you have euros, in Brazil we have reais.
Reais, okay.
Yes.
Cool. So let's jump to. So we're in Italy now. We're studying. Mm-hmm. What did you study? What did you say you're studying in Italy?
I didn't study in Italy. I lived there in South Italy for 8-9 months just to recognize my citizenship.
Okay.
By the way, I couldn't work because I was just a Brazilian trying to recognize as an Italian, So I legally I was not Italian yet.
So what was you doing in that time?
Literally just travel around Italy.
Having a look about, yeah.
Look around, travel with a like very low amount of money because I couldn't spend a lot,
Yeah.
Like I used to buy like bags of bread, making like sandwich on the bread bag itself.
Yeah.
Made loads of sandwich. Just travel with my friends, spend all day there, and then go back home by the end of the night.
Okay. And did you go over to Italy with anyone or?
No, I just went by myself. I hire a guy to do all the bureaucratic process for me, the legal process. Give me a house and stuff. So I hired someone to do that. That's why it was quite expensive.
Okay.
So I hired a person to do that for me. But I did go all by myself, in Italy.
And then was it from Italy to the UK?
No.
So where did you go next? What?
I did go Luxembourg after,
So you went to Luxembourg. So
yes.
Brazil, Italy, Luxembourg.
Yes. So first place I moved was Luxembourg because I have a uncle, Cassiano, living there. And I really like the place. Luxembourg is amazing. Yeah, I've been talking about Luxembourg to you all the time. Every single day I talk about Luxembourg. I'm obsessed about this country.
Yeah.
But the problem is I really want to study engineering. And for me to study in Luxembourg, have in mind I was 22 years old. I did not speak English very well. I still learning English. I do not speak any other language above Portuguese and half English, a broken English.
Okay.
Luxembourg, for me to study there, I would it would be pretty much for free, but I would need to speak 3 languages: English, French, and German. And I barely speak English back in time.
Yeah.
So I decided to search for a place for me to study, where I could study just in English, and that would be England.
Exactly. So you came from Luxembourg to England.
Yes, in 2017.
Applied for uni here.
I couldn't apply for uni straight away.
So
I had to work for 3 years in England before I'd need to live in Europe for 3 years.
Yeah.
Before I could apply as a home student.
Yeah. Okay.
Because home student means back in time before Brexit, home student means you live in Europe. But you have to be living in Europe for the past 3 years. Even though I was Italian, they did not recognize me as a home student because I was not living in UK. So I have to live here for 3 years, just working and wait for me to reach the 3rd year.
Okay, so what kind of jobs were you doing?
I was working with Mowat.
So for the people,
Mowat is our head chef.
yeah, if people who don't know, he's our head chef at our place of work. Yeah, he's a character. Let's just say that.
Yeah, he got some good personality.
So back then, you were working as a
Zizi, as a chef.
as a chef.
Yes.
You was in the kitchen.
I used to do a kitchen. Yes.
What section was you on?
I used to do pizza section, salad section, and the dessert section. I used to be chef section 2.
Oh, suppose they haven't got you in the kitchen now. Then
I don't know why. You know, I've
it would make
been
sense.
I've been talking about it all the time. I'm very overqualified in that job. I can do
Yeah.
pretty much a lot of stuff, you know. But
Yeah.
but I don't know. I've been trying to go to the kitchen and floor at the same time because I need the hours. But who know? We'll never know.
Yeah, and how was it like? Not obviously English not being your first language. How was it like communicating with people when you got here?
It was
Especially in
a
work?
struggle, but what it was a massive struggle. You know, like when I first arrived here, I did not work straight away with Mowat. I got a job in a Michelin star restaurant in Reading.
Okay.
But it was way too much for me, you know.
Yeah.
English was too good. The restaurant was way too good. The standard was too high, and I realized it wasn't that high. So I told him, I'm sorry, but that's not for me. You guys are expecting someone else, but I'm leaving. So I decided to leave and move to Leicester, where my best friend used to live here.
Okay.
And then I got a job at a restaurant with Mowat. I used to work just 25, 35 hours a week. It was very chill. My life used to be just enjoy my life.
Yeah. What you getting up to? Was you like?
I was
Is this
doing.
when you were streaming?
Sorry, say again?
Was you streaming back then?
No, straight man.
Not streaming, but like.
No, I mean just like I used to have a few friends, but not going. I used to be very introverted back in time. You believe that?
I don't believe that for a second. I
I
can't
used to
lie.
be very introverted.
You must be the most extroverted introvert I've ever met in my life. If
Yeah,
that's the case.
that's what I'm saying. I was still trying to figure out myself. You know, like
Yeah.
that's why I believe when you are 18, you shouldn't take a decision for what course you want to do for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's going on with you yet.
Yeah, you're just like branching out. trying
Yes,
to think.
literally.
See what I did there?
Yes, I did watch your podcast when you spoke about how mature you are when you start your uni. I think you started when you were like 21, 22.
I started in 2021, so I would have been 23.
Perfect. That's a perfect time. I
22 or
started when I was
23.
23 as well.
Yeah.
But once you leave this gap for you to figure out, even 23 is too young, you know.
Yeah, it is.
I don't even know what I want to do for my life. I keep
Yeah.
I keep telling you plans of like what I'm gonna do for future. I don't even know what I'm gonna do for future.
You're gonna see Victor's name in the future. I'll tell you that for a fact, guys.
Yes.
So look out for it.
Yes.
So why you came here? You started studying at DMU. Why DMU?
Because I actually applied for a few universities. I applied for Birmingham, Coventry, Nottingham, Leicester Uni, and the Montfort.
I'm just gonna pause you there, just because.
Yes, but a few reasons for people applying for a different city to study is to move away from parents.
Yeah.
I didn't have a parent. I didn't have anyone living here. I already knew the city. It was perfect for me, you know.
Yeah.
So I decided I would stay here. The Montfort was the first one to accept. Leicester Uni already rejected me straight away, even for foundation. The Montfort accepted me for foundation engineer.
Yeah.
So I decided to take it, ignore all the rest of it. I didn't even wait for them to give me an answer.
Okay.
I decided to take it, and then I think that was the big change of my life. You know, when I decide I'm not gonna have. I will try to not have any Portuguese speaker friend. I'm not going. It's not like I don't want to have it. I'm not gonna going looking for them. You know, I want to improve my English. So I decided to do a fully English sport, rugby.
You did rugby.
I did rugby.
I am finding out some things on this podcast. I love it. Let's go.
I did rugby. Probably gonna have some of my rugby friends, my rugby lads, watching the podcast as well. You know.
And I wish you were still doing rugby. I want to come and see you play now. I need to see this.
I
side
used
of
to
you.
be so bad in rugby. That's why I quit.
Okay. How long was you rugby in for?
So I did rugby on my foundation first and second year.
So you did it for a little bit.
Yes, but train rugby, I actually only trained on my foundation and first year. The first year was online, so I did like a trainings online and stuff at home. But I realized like rugby, you kind of need to learn when you're a kid. It needs to be like natural, you know. Like
Yeah.
it's like football. You cannot sit down and read a book like how to watch football. That's no education for people that doesn't understand
Yeah.
rugby.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't understand rugby in the slightest.
I
don't
kind
know
of
anything about
understand now, but at the same time, I'm very bad at playing rugby.
Yeah.
So I was first year I did rugby, and I used to be the funny Brazilian accent guy. You know,
Yeah.
I used to say so many funny stuff.
it. Yeah.
One day I said about the rugby boots, but I didn't know what a rugby boots name. So I asked them on a group chat, "Hi, should we take? Do we have to take the special boots today?"
The special boots.
Everybody was talking about special boots all year, you
Special
know.
boots. Let's go. Well, your English was great now. I mean, you're very
Yeah, thank you.
articulate.
But it's big. That's the reason why. So after first year, I decided to do my little rugby group.
Yeah.
So we start living together.
Okay.
I was part of the committee group as well. I was the charity secretary.
Let's go.
So there was, for me, I think there was when I actually start being like very extroverted, because I had to speak up to a lot of guys.
Yeah.
In a language that is not even mine. It's a language. It's like it's them language, you know.
Yeah.
So I had to lose the fear and just talk to them, you know.
Yeah.
And then I had to. Yeah. Even though I was doing engineering, it's a very shy course. Like no one actually talks in an engineering class. I was doing rugby with a bunch of guys being loud on the streets, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it was very good. It was very good.
Were they accepting of your sexuality?
Oh hell yeah! Like they don't even care about it.
So I
you
hear
know?
stories about rugby lads, you know, some of the stuff that they be getting up to.
No, they used to kiss me on my mouth all the time.
I
you know,
can
like,
freaking
"Victor, come
imagine,
here."
mate. I can actually imagine.
They don't give a shit. That's why I love them, you know.
Yeah.
But I think that's a nowadays reality. I'm not sure if it used to be the same back in time.
Yeah.
But at least my friends, my group of friends, I love them. It is my family. They're gonna be on me forever probably.
Okay, so you did that for 3 years, and then what did you go into after that? Because I know you were doing something.
I did snow sports. You know,
Yeah,
I've been doing. I realized that I've been trying to do many sports in my life.
Yeah.
Volleyball, karate, swimming, everything. But the only sport I can tell you for sure I'm actually good, it's snowboard.
Snowboarding.
Yes.
Okay, so you are part of the
Snow Sports Society.
Snow Sports Society. You also didn't you say you was it like the lead? Like
Yes, I've been part of the treasure on this year.
Yeah.
But I've been scheduled to work pretty much every Wednesday, and I've been very broke, so I couldn't actually be part of the society as I used to be, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
But I still have like snow sports in my
Snow Sports in your heart, yeah.
in my, of course, always.
So we're on year 4 now.
I'm
You're doing
on
your
my year
masters.
5.
Year 5.
Year 5.
What happened in year 4?
Year 4 was my 3rd year.
Oh, so you did
Foundation,
foundation?
first, second, third, and then masters.
Masters. How's this masters year been for you? Because I know a lot of people say that masters obviously it's very tough. It's like
It's
uni,
so
but
easy.
Very. You see what I mean by it? When I say this guy's intelligent, he just finds the most. Everything's so easy to him. It's crazy.
I think it was you that one day told me that I'm gifted, you know?
You are gifted, mate.
I was
I'm not
like,
being funny.
am I-
But this
no.
guy, like, he can talk about his passion. Like, he's very much into his engineering. He's very much into the energy of the world and saving the planet. And he will talk about it. He can tell you everything about it. Like, the amount I've learned from it is
Yes.
crazy. I've just learned about hydrogen
That's very
today,
good.
guys. Hydrogen.
Recently, I was
and,
teaching her about hydrogen.
and energy and, you know, how he's
Yeah.
going to give me the first hydrogen battery when he...
Yeah, but I do still have this feeling like I'm actually dumb. Like, no, I don't know stuff. Like,
Why do you
I'm
mean
not
that is,
capable. I don't know. It is probably something that I should treat on therapy.
yeah, maybe.
It's just that feeling like where I came from. You came from a farm, living in Brazil. Like you're not that good. It is this like recently I've been applying for PhD.
Yeah.
So that's one of my future steps, you know, that we're going to be discussing very soon.
Yeah.
But the process of applying for PhD, you have to do a letter. It's a personal statement letter, sometimes 1 or 2 page. But you have to describe yourself. You have to sell yourself.
Well, yeah.
But it's very hard, you know. Like you have to spend a good amount of hours deciding how can I describe myself without being too narcissist.
Be narcissistic, bro. You have so many good qualities. Like one thing about Victor is he has so many good qualities that he should just put out there.
Thank you very much.
Like you're so smart. You're a handsome guy, right? You know what you want. You're passionate about the things that you love. Tell these people, man.
Yeah,
Like it's there.
But that's the point. Sometimes we have this feeling like, you know what? I don't think I deserve this kind of job.
What do you mean?
I
bro?
don't know.
You came from Brazil to freaking Italy to Luxembourg to here. You're out trying all these different things, like trying to find.
I didn't
what
even
you love.
mention. I also live in the USA.
You see what I mean? Like he is the epitome of branching out, guys. Like this is what you should be doing. You should be going out there, trying to figure out where you fit, trying to figure out what you love. And
Yeah,
just
that's
kinda
why I
go for it.
actually tell for people in my work as well. You know, like they're too young, they're stuck in a job and stuff. Recently, I've been talking to Eloise. If Eloise is watching, hello, Eloise.
Yeah, big shout out. She's gonna love this, you know.
I've been talking to her like, listen, you're young, like you're doing very well in a job as well. Just move out. Just go abroad. If you don't know where, just choose a place. Go Australia, go New Zealand, go Brazil, go wherever. You know, just take the risk.
Yeah.
Just leave out of your comfort zone.
People have to be brave out there, man. Like, especially if they want to get something out of life. Like, you got to be brave and just be able to.
Imagine living
try
in a
things.
river, but then you know there is a massive lake around. You know,
Yeah.
it's like a huge Amazonas river. You live in a tiny one, but once you experience the big river, you don't want to come back. You know that is more than this one. You know.
Yeah.
So now I realize I'm very good with the change for that reason. Like I can change my plan. I have plan A, plan B, plan C. But if the plan D is better than the plan A, I will take the plan B. You know.
Well, there you go. That's what we need. We need more people like you. You could be like a little motivational speaker,
Coach.
you know. Yeah, you
Should
can
I
help
open
people.
my coach YouTube channel?
Yeah, you've got the gab for it, man. You've got the chat. You've got the chat.
Yes.
Right. Let's talk about some fun. Let's talk about your love life.
I love life.
Your love life.
I love life.
Are you single? Are you taken?
I've been single since I started my university. I decided to break up because of university.
Okay, so you wanted to try a little bit of British culture.
Yes.
I hear you. Okay.
British culture, British education, you know, to get fully immersed on the stuff.
And how you find the British boys? Do you like them?
Oh, I love them.
You love a British man, don't you?
I love them.
What's your tell the people? I want to know a bit about your type, what you're into.
I like British guys a lot, especially if they are 30, maybe 35 plus.
Yeah.
So I don't really like young guys. Guys on my age, they I'm sorry if there is anyone of my age, but you guys are a little bit dumb for me. No, I'm joking.
Don't come for him, please guys. Don't come for him. It's
me.
nice. He loves you really. He loves you really.
It's just because like I like to have someone that I'm gonna be learning with the person. I'm gonna have like a good experience, and I feel like I do have a lot more fun time when I'm with the older person. But the problem is the taboo. People does not accept the fact that like older guys, you know.
Why? He's not even really that much older than you, though. Really?
Yeah, but my exes, they are like 50.
Oh, jeez. You really went for daddies. You really were like, get me a daddy. Okay. So talk to me. What do these daddies look like?
The previous one was, his name is Gareth. He lived in London. He is you're gonna see how I have a big thing for smart guys, you know.
Yeah.
For me, it needs to be smart. It needs to be very, very smart. The previous one used to be PhD in Oxford.
Yeah.
He used to be an immunologist. So he did immunologist.
What's one of them?
Like HIVs, like immune system.
Oh, okay. I'm with you.
So he did immunology in I think in Imperial College in London.
Okay.
But he used to be a bit older than me. But I love that, like the fact people. I don't know, like I do mind the taboo, but at the same time I don't care about people watching and judge. Like I don't give a shit about you. You know, you do you. Okay. I'm doing me, and that's it.
I want to hear some stories.
Yeah. So Fun fact about our relationship: we used to go every year to Dorset,
Yeah.
South England. Dorset's amazing. It's an amazing place to go. We used to go every year to Dorset. We used to rent a cottage in a.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, we used to rent this cottage house. For those who doesn't know, probably Brazilians doesn't know. Cottage house is like a countryside house. You know.
Yeah.
Usually it's far away from the city. We used to rent those houses, stay there for a week. No internet, nothing. Literally just a bunch of DVDs and books.
Okay.
Just watch DVDs. We used to go to farm market, buy some fresh foods. Cook some fresh food.
Okay.
It should be very, very fun. That's
Yeah.
one big thing that I miss on the previous relationship. That we should have like a good time together.
Yeah.
But I don't think I was ready for a relationship. I didn't really wanna. I really liked his partnership. But I didn't really want to get attached to him. Like at one point, I felt that he was talking about future and including me in his future. And I realized I was not including him in my future,
Yeah.
So I realized, I think we need to break up.
Leave
Sorry.
it to the side.
Yes.
How was the sex? Was it good?
That was very good.
Yeah.
It was very good. Actually, he was a little bit fetishist.
Okay.
So,
Tell me more, Victor. Tell me more.
He likes to get some good slaps and stuff.
Okay, so a little bit more dominance.
He teach me like how to be more dominant. No, he teach me, but he helped me improve my dominant side.
Okay, so would you say you're more dominant now?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you see how he said it? He's so sure. He's definitely more dominant.
Yes, I am.
You're sick. So how about now? Are you looking for a relationship, or are you loving your single life?
That's the problem. Like I wouldn't mind. I've been single for good 4-5 years, and I've been having a lot of fun being single. I don't really mind. Like that's what I think about it. I don't mind if I find someone or if I found something, anything, but I'm in process of moving right now. So it's gonna be hard. Like if I find someone and I move to Luxembourg by the end of the year, what's gonna happen? So I'm kind of like open and closed at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if any of you daddies are watching this, Victor is available.
I would be open for like a 30 years old as well. As long as it's not like the person needs to be ambitious. You need to have like at least something to run the passion. I don't know, just like me.
Yeah. I mean, that would be a catch if you'd be a catch.
Yeah. What about you? Your love life?
Well, I'm going to put my love life on blast. This is an interview about you.
About me? About myself? Okay.
This is all about you.
But you're single, yeah?
I mean, technically, but not really. Okay. I'm single, but not available.
Oh, okay.
So, for any of you girls out there that wanted a bit of this, I'm sorry, you can't have any.
Not for now.
Not for now. It's, Anyway, back to you, Victor. We're not going to talk about
Back to me.
So your dating life, currently single, enjoying life a little bit. Where do you go from here? What does the future look like for you?
Oh, the future. I would take whatever the universe brings to me. Actually, I have my plans: plan A, plan B, plan C, as I said. But if none of my plan works, I would probably be in Luxembourg by the end of this year. I do have some projects going on at the moment. I don't know if it is like a big thing for me to talk on podcast, but hopefully I will be a future business guy as well, as well as a PhD.
Yeah.
So if I say that I have some plan for the future, would be me. I would picture myself living in Luxembourg. If not, I would be applying for a PhD position anywhere in Europe.
Yeah.
I've been currently applying for Germany, Luxembourg, and Netherlands.
Yeah.
But I've been rejected all the applications.
That's all right.
It was only 5 of it, but
only 5.
Yeah.
Hey, nothing.
Yeah, but as I said, I believe in the universe. It has my path ready. You know? Some people call it God, or some people call it like I don't know, destiny.
Yeah.
But I believe my path is ready. Is already written. Of course, I can change it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I believe I just need to be careful, take my time, accept what it's taking, and be responsible with this.
And those are some wise words from Victor, everyone. Is there anything that you are looking forward to? Anything you want to say to the people? You can talk to anyone. Now's your chance. Obviously, we're going to big up Mumsy because she created this beautiful specimen. So thank you for that. I'm very happy that I met Victor. You're a very special person in my life.
I don't know. Like, I would like to talk about a project that I would like to do in the future, So as you mentioned, I'm very passionate about science and stuff.
Yeah.
And I do like to talk about climate change and stuff like that. So I decide, I think I mentioned to you in my work, if I do a PhD, during my PhD, I do want to have a YouTube channel where I'm gonna teach you guys a little bit about the climate change science,
Let's go.
Because I realized recently, I mean this year, currently, people's been asking me some questions about climate change, but my mind is a mess. My mind is like, I just throw that bunch of information for people, I just need to organize. Maybe if I do episodes of like, let's talk about this topic, then I can spend 20 minutes talking about one topic, on the climate change.
You should, man.
That would be very good.
You should definitely do that.
Yes.
Okay,
maybe even if I don't get my PhD, maybe next year start this little project.
You may be. But I see big things in your future, boy. So.
Yes, I do. I do have a lot of plans, don't I?
Yeah. Whether you get the PhD or not, I reckon you should do it regardless.
Yes.
So.
Hopefully, I'm gonna be a doctor one day, Dr. Victor.
Yeah. Do you want the people to know where you are? Do you want to shout out your Instagram?
Oh, my Instagram is Victor Columbi F, Victor Colombi F.
Yeah, and if people want to chat to you, are they welcome to?
Oh, they're very welcome to. I'm very friendly. I do talk a lot.
Yeah.
I usually have a lot to talk, especially if you send me an audio on Instagram or whatever. I will be answering all day to you.
Yeah, he's a friendly guy, people. So
I am.
Come and talk to him. Come and find him. I think this would be a good time to wrap up.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so Victor, thank you
guest.
for coming on the podcast.
Thank you.
I'm so excited that you did this with me.
By the way, I'm a little bit shy right now, maybe because I'm a little bit, like I never done this before, never been on camera.
It doesn't come across. You come across very well.
Thank you.
I feel like
but I'm a little bit better than this, I can tell you for sure,
Yeah.
Especially if I'm working, if I'm like on my own environment space, my safe space.
Yeah.
I can be way better.
Yeah. I feel like I'm the same, to be fair. Like when I'm on here, it's a bit more like, but in person, high energy. Well,
yes.
we're the high energy group at work. So
yeah.
That's what we do. So for anyone who's watching us on YouTube, I just want to thank you for, all your support. Make sure you subscribe to us. Make sure you give us a like. If you want to ask Victor some questions, you can get at him on his Instagram, or you can even drop them in the comments below. I'll put his link to his socials in the bio as well.
Somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
It's not going to be up here because
I always want to say that, like, it's going to be somewhere on here.
Put it down.
Here, somewhere here.
Somewhere down here. If you're listening on Spotify, don't forget to give us a 5-star rating. You can find us, the Branching Out Podcast, on TikTok, on Instagram at Branching Out Podcast _. Or if you want to get a bit personal, drop us an email. It's branchingout2023@outlook.com. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being the first guest.
Yeah, man.
It is a massive pleasure.
It's been great. So
Thank you guys.
Get us.
I know you want me to.